Okay, so very good evening for those of you that have just joined us. Welcome to Challenge Zone. We're going to get things underway in just a few moments' time then. If you haven't done already, get yourself over to www.challengezone.co.uk/game show. Get registered on the system as we're about to get things underway here tonight. So here we are then, a very good evening. Welcome to Challenge Zone. I'm James Hollenby and with you for the next hour or so here on Tuesday Trivia. Now, if you haven't done already, you may have already heard me say, pop on over to that link just up there in the corner. It is www.challengezone.co.uk/game show. It's where you can join in for free tonight and answer all the questions on your mobile phone, your tablet or your computer devices. Just like Nikki R has, Charizard has, Patsy has, Ginge has, Zag has, Prawny has, the Ray family have as well. Why, amen. Sorry, that's my best northern accent. I do apologise to the Ray family for even trying to attempt Alistair's accent there. Hope you're doing very well. Get yourself over then to challengezone.co.uk/game show, and that's where you will be able to take part here this afternoon. So, a few different rounds this week after the issues last week with the server stopping working halfway through. You've got to love technology. I've swapped things up just a little bit. So, our first round tonight is our general knowledge round, as always. 15 questions on all kinds of general knowledge items. Then we go through to our TV, movies and music. That would be the one round as well. And then finally this week we're down on current affairs. Oh yes, it's a brand new round for this week where we're going to be asking you 10 questions on current affairs that have happened between yesterday and the start of April. So it's all relatively new stuff. But there's a catch. If you get the question right, up to 250 points will be added to your score. If you get it wrong, wherever you got it wrong on the score list, you will lose that many points off of your final score. So this could make or break your score here tonight. It's just 10 questions, and believe me, it's going to create carnage. As always, we start off with round one and round two. It's just 100 points available at the start. You have 45 seconds to answer the question, and that gives you 100 points if you answer within the first 5 seconds. After that, the points just go down and down and down until the time runs out. When it hits zero, you don't get any points. It's exactly the same with the final round, the down on current affairs round. The difference being, if you answer the question, say, on 75 points, and you get it right, you get those 75 points. Get it wrong, you lose those 75 points off of the leaderboard. So it could really change around that first, second, third, fourth place. If you do want to join in, again, get yourself over just to that link there. There's still a few moments to go before we get things started tonight. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put up a test question as always. So on your devices now, it should be counting down from 5 seconds to 1 second, and any second now, the first question of today should pop up on the screen. So I'm just going to leave this one up on the screen. It should be on your devices now. So have a look at it. Let me know if there are any problems. As always, I'm the technician, I'm the presenter, I'm the quiz master, I'm the T-boy, you name it, I am doing it all by myself. All by myself. Promise you I won't be doing much more singing. But I am here by myself in this big, massive studio, as you can see. There's only one light on me at the moment. It's how it goes on a Tuesday. It's a free quiz, therefore none of our techs are in. It's just me playing with the kit. So if you do have any problems, pop it down there in the chat for Facebook. Put it over there if you're over on YouTube. If you're on the Challenge Zone website or on Twitch, you can click on the title. It'll pop you over to the chat window where you can pop that in as well. Andy Gordon says new music bed. Yes, we've upgraded with a bit more of a funky beat just for the pre-show. People were saying the tension music was getting a bit too much for them, so we swapped it out. Simple as that. Now, just to give you some advance warning before we get going, there is no Tuesday trivia next week. Unfortunately, we've got a private booking booked in from 8 o'clock next week, which is going to take us till 9:30, which means there will be no Tuesday trivia. Oh, boo. I can hear you saying it now. Go on, boo, boo. But the good news is we are bringing a new show to Challenge Zone just to try it for a few weeks on a Thursday. And that's going to be Budget Bingo. Oh yes, for those of you that remember from the first lockdown when we did it, we play Budget Bingo. It is quite simple. It's a lottery system where it will be £5 per card to enter. It'll be £5 per card to enter. You get to pick your own bingo ball numbers. We use the bingo ball system to pull out the numbers from the bingo ball machine, and if you get a line, you will get a percentage of that winning prize back. If you get full house, you will also get a percentage back. So that is going to be starting from next Thursday. So there is no Tuesday trivia next week, but we will be starting Budget Bingo on Thursday next week, okay? So something else to keep you amused with during the week until the pubs are fully back open. It's amazing that they're now open, and it's amazing that they are serving beer in gardens. Have you been to a pub garden so far? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I haven't. Believe it or not, I haven't. I just haven't had time. But yeah, so that's going to be coming up. There's no Tuesday trivia next Tuesday, but there is a Budget Bingo starting on Thursday. I'll put up a post on our Facebook page and on our website and everything over the next day or two. You can buy your cards up until 7:30 on the evening itself. So it's a little bit of fun. There'll be 3 rounds of bingo that you can sink your teeth into, and you could win at least double, if not triple, your money back in each of the bingo rounds. So that's coming up from next Thursday, not this Thursday coming, not 2 days' time, but next Thursday, okay? And then the following week we'll have Tuesday trivia on a Tuesday and Budget Bingo on a Thursday, and of course the Saturday disco if you fancy a bit of a disco as well. Right, I think I've filled in enough. If you have just joined us over on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or the Challenge Zone website, get yourself over to that link now, just there, challengezone.co.uk/game show. That is the place you need to go to. So having a look at the system then. Let's just make sure we still have people on the system. We do. So I think we can get things underway. If you have answered A, B, C or D, you will get D. You will get 1 whole point right now just for answering that to test the system. I can see that some people have managed to answer it, which is always a good sign. Okay, so if you are still receiving this, I've just had a message to say it has cut off. If you can put hello in the chat or yes, we're still receiving it, that would be absolutely amazing, as at the moment it's saying we've been cut off. So just let me know if it is coming through okay. Just been to have a look at the system. Seems to be okay, and it seems to be working. But do let me know in the chat if it is or not. There you go. Jordan says it's fine on here. Gary says it's fine. So, we'll take it as fine then. Okay, so here we go then. A very good evening. If you have just joined us, get yourself over to challengezone.co.uk/game show. Let's head into round one, which is our general knowledge round. So coming up for you now then, we have 15 questions of general knowledge. This covers geography, history, you name it, it covers it basically. Everything including the kitchen sink. Some of them will be easy, some of them will be hard, and of course you might find either or. So let's go forward on this one then and see how we get on. So question number one tonight, technically question number two, is what name is given to the transparent design impressed on paper during manufacture and visible when the product is held to the light? Wrong sound effect there. There we go, we'll put that one in instead. Is it a fault mark, a design mark, a data mark, or a watermark? So we want to know then, what is the name given to the transparent design impressed into paper during the manufacture and visible when the product is held to the light? Is it a fault mark, a design mark, a data mark, or a watermark? Get your answers coming in then. Nice easy one to get started, I think, on this one. So time is up on that one, despite what the audio says. It's over, it's over. So, there we go. It's definitely over now. Let's have a look, see what you put on this one. 100% think it was watermark. No one thought it was a data mark, a design mark, or a fault mark. Let's have a look, see if you are correct. There you go. 100%. Question number one, right on that one. YouTube is very slow, says Gary. Can you let me know what that's supposed to mean, Gary? Am I talking like that? Or is it just slow as in not connecting very quickly or breaking up? Let me know if you can in the chat, and hopefully I'll be able to solve that for you. So on to the next question then, question number three. What type of animal was the video game character Crash? What type of animal was the video game character Crash? Was he a rat, a kangaroo, a bandicoot, or a bear? 30 seconds remaining, 60 points available up for grabs if you haven't answered already. Perhaps you're a big fan of the game. I think it was it what, the original PlayStation? The PlayStation 1, I think that game came out of way back when. 15 seconds remaining then. We want to know what type of animal was the video game character Crash. Was it a rat, a kangaroo, a bandicoot, or a bear? If you haven't answered, then too late on that one. So let's have a look, see what you've put on there. So 57% think it is a bandicoot, 14% think a kangaroo, 29% think it's a rat, and nobody thinks it's a bear. Let's have a look. The correct answer is, with the 57%, well done. The game was called Crash Bandicoot. If you might remember it from the original PlayStation, and still available now on some of the selected titles. Amazing game it was too. Jordan loves that one, saying he loved the game. Gary says the questions have been up and answered. You've read it out. Okay, yeah, that will explain. Just to let you know, Gary, that is a problem with Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and the rest of them. Your devices will always see the question first before me reading it out. The way the internet works and the way it works with streaming is I send it from here up to the internet. Facebook, YouTube, and the rest of them go, "Oh, thank you for that," and send them out to your devices. Now, on some devices, it could take 5 seconds to hit you. On other devices and other platforms, I should say, it could take anywhere up to 15 to 20 seconds. So it doesn't affect anything because everybody gets it on their device at the same time. And generally, it will always be before you hear it being spoken out onto the screens as they are now. If we were doing this as a paid thing, we would have a technician with a set of headphones on, and he would be listening into all of the game show via the stream and only putting the questions live when it hit all of the streams. Because it's a freebie and we have no staff here, look, just by myself in this studio, it means that I just put the questions live so that it comes to everyone's devices first, and then the video just catches up eventually. It's why sometimes the music round and the video rounds where we put video titles in don't always work, because of we can't tell what the latency is on people's devices, which is why tonight is all question based. So hopefully that answers that one. Let's get on with question number 4. A little bit of techie geekiness for you. Question 4 then. Alphabetically, what is the first listed capital city of a country that has euro as its currency? Bit of a mouthful to say, that one. But we want to know, alphabetically, what is the first listed capital city of a country that has the euro as its currency? Now, to give you a bit of a clue, I can tell you it begins with A. Always helpful, me, I know. Always helpful here on Challenge Zone on a Tuesday trivia. 10 seconds remaining, 24 points up for grabs. We want to know, alphabetically, what is the first listed capital city of the country that is the euro listed as its currency? You haven't answered. Time is up on that one. Let's have a look, see what you've put. So we've got a bit of a mixture on this one then. Let's just bring it up on the screen for you. We've got Andorra la Vella, Austria, D, and Ireland are the ones that have come up. So let's have a look and see what the correct answer is. Correct answer is Andorra la Vella. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not, let's face it. But that is the country. It is actually in Andorra. They have the euro. There we go then. On to question number 5 here this evening. Which standard UK Monopoly board square is a street missing the word great that was actually named after the Magistrates Court? Is it Marlborough Street, Bow Street, Vine Street, or Fleet Street? So which standard UK Monopoly board square is a street missing the word great that was actually named after the Magistrates Court? Marlborough Street, Bow Street, Vine Street, Fleet Street. Bit of a tricky one because they are all on the Monopoly board. 10 seconds remaining, 30 points up for grabs. Alistair says yay for bingo, can't wait. Neither can we, Alistair. As I said, not this Thursday coming, so a week on Thursday, we're going to be starting back up with Budget Bingo. So on a Tuesday, you will have Tuesday Trivia. On a Thursday, you will have Budget Bingo. On a Saturday, you'll have a Dodgy Disco until the pubs reopen. How about that? So 3 shows a week. 1 dodgy shirt, 1 dodgy jacket. What is going to happen for the bingo? Who knows? Who knows? I've got a week to find an outfit for the bingo. Put your suggestions in the comments down there on Facebook. Give us a thumbs up or heart while you're at it. If you're over on YouTube, why not subscribe? Give us a thumbs up over there as well. And if you're on Twitch, you've got the like button over there as well. So give that a click for us. Let us know you're watching it. It's always helpful. In the meantime, let's have a look then, see what you put for that answer. Oh, a real tricky one on this one. 29% of people think it's either Bow Street, 29% think it's either Vine Street, and 29% think it's Fleet Street. Just 14% think it's Marlborough Street. So I guess we need to have a look and see what the answer is really on that one then. So the correct answer is, with the 14% on that one. Well done if you put Marlborough Street, including Nikki. Well done, Nikki. You put Marlborough Street. Always goes on to 2 pages when I'm trying to look at the answers. If you did put Marlborough, well done. It's actually Great Marlborough Street, and it is named after a magistrate's court. So now you know that bit of useless information. Let's go on to question number 6. Question 6 is, what was the first name of John the Baptist's mother? Is it A, Veronica, B, Elizabeth, C, Brenda, or D, Lily? So what was the name of, or the first name, sorry, of John the Baptist's mother? Is it A, Veronica, B, Elizabeth, C, Brenda, or D, Lily? Jordan reckons it should be a Mankini and rename it as Mankini Bingo. I'm not sure that would attract viewers there, Jordan, but hey, you never know, you never know. So, Budget Bingo is coming to the channel on Thursday, a week on Thursday. It will be £5 per booklet, so there'll be 3 rounds basically in the hour and a half. It'd be £5 a go. The full house will win a prize of that, a line will win a prize of that, and if you don't get either, you won't get anything, okay? More on that in the coming week on our Facebook page and on our website as well. In the meantime, let's have a look at what you've put for question number 6. Bit of a split then. 43% think Elizabeth, 29% think Lily, 14% think it's either Brenda or Veronica. Well, the correct answer to the question is Elizabeth. Well done. 43% of people got that one right. Question number 7 then of our general knowledge round. Don't forget we have TV, movies and music coming up, followed by our brand new round down on current affairs. More on that in just a while. Right now, question number 7. That is, which sport would use these terms? Bazooka, knuckleball and triple play. Is it baseball, netball, rounders or hockey? Do we have any sporting fans in tonight? We want to know which sport would use the terms bazooka, knuckleball and triple play. Is it baseball, netball, rounders or hockey? 18 seconds remaining, 36 points still up for grabs if you haven't got it so far. Jordan says, hi mom, with a little wavy smiley face over on Facebook. Hello, Jordan's mom as well. Hope you're doing well. So, time is up on that one. Let's have a look at what you've put for the answers. 86% think it's baseball. Nobody thinks it's netball or rounders. 14% think it might be hockey. Well, the correct answer on that one then is baseball. Well done. 86%. We've got some brainy people on tonight. We really have. If you are watching over on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, or the Challenge Zone website and haven't logged on yet, that's the link in the top corner. It's challengezone.co.uk/game show. It's not too late to join in. There's 100 points available for every question when we start, so you can quickly catch up. Question number 8 then is, in which country does the Rhine empty into the sea? So we're talking about a river there. In which country does the Rhine empty into the sea? Is it France, Germany, Switzerland, or Netherlands? Yeah, technician Jordan's got his feet up at home watching the stream, watching all the mistakes I'm making tonight, going, oh, I wouldn't have done that. I hope you're having a good one there, mate. How many questions have you got right so far? Let me know down there in the Facebook chat, across there on YouTube or Twitch, or if you're on Challenge Zone website and fancy having a bit of a chat in the chat room, just click on the title at the top of the video. It will pop you into another window. Time's up on question 8 then. Let's have a look. 43% think the Netherlands, 29% thinks France, 14% think it's either Germany or Switzerland. The correct answer is Netherlands. Well done. 43% of these ones. So tell me, are these questions too difficult or are they too easy? And let me know again in the chat on that one. I can always make them more difficult if you'd like. Question number 9 then. It's a long one. The Google founders stepped down from their top roles at the tech firm's parent company, Alphabet, in 2019. One was called Sergey Brin, but who was the second? Was it Noah Page, Larry Page, Simon Page, or Lucas Page? Mr. Page will get you no points on this one. Is it Noah Page, Larry Page, Simon Page, or Lucas Page? So the Google founders stepped down in 2009 from their roles as the tech firm's directors, founders, people. Sergey Brin was one, but who was the other one? Let's have a look, see what you think. 43% then think it's Simon Page. 29% think it's Noah Page. 14% think it's either Lucas Page or Larry Page. Let's have a look then. The correct answer on that one is, with the 14%. Congratulations. if you got that one right, including who's that was got that right there as well. So well done if you did get that right. Congratulations. Don't forget, after each round, we're going to be revealing the scores for that round and that round only. So it'll give you a guidance as to the overall score, but we're not going to reveal the full points until the very end. And of course, don't forget that final round today is going to be a bit of a killer. 250 points available for all the questions, but you could lose 250 points if you don't answer or you get it wrong. That is round 3, and it's going to be a quick fire round. Right now, though, let's go to question number 10 of our general knowledge round. Question 10 is: which solvent is used in the majority of perfumes? Is it ethanol, methanol, or benzene? So which solvent is used in the majority of perfumes? Is it ethanol, methanol, or benzene? Pop your answer in. 25 seconds remaining, 50 points left up for grabs. Remember, we start off every single round in round 1 or 2 with 100 points available. The quicker you answer, the more points you get in those 2 rounds. There's no penalties if you get it wrong, so if you don't know, have a guess. You've got a 1 in 4 chance if there's 4 answers, 1 in 3 if there's 3 answers, a 50-50 if there's only 2 answers up on screen. So it's worth having a guess, really, isn't it? Time up on that one then. Let's have a look at what you've put for that one. 57% think it's ethanol, 29% think it's methanol, 14% think it's benzene. Well, the correct answer for you brain buffs out there is ethanol. Well done. So ethanol is found in most perfumes. Not all of them, but a majority of them. Question number 11 then. Which England World Cup winner was hit with food poisoning in the 1970 and was replaced by Peter Bonetti? Was it Nobby Stiles, Geoff Hurst, Bobby Charlton, or Gordon Banks? So which England World Cup winner was hit with food poisoning in 1970 and was replaced by Peter Bonetti? Do we have any England sporting fans on the stream tonight? Is it Nobby Stiles, Geoff Hurst, Bobby Charlton, or Gordon Banks? 10 seconds remaining. Have a guess. 1 in 4 chance of getting it right. You could get some valuable points. You need to be gaining those points before round 3 when, let's face it, people are going to be losing them left, right and centre unless you're up on your current affairs. Time is up on that one then. And 43% think it was Gordon Banks, 29% thinks Nobby Stiles, 14% think either Geoff Hurst or Bobby Charlton. The correct answer is Gordon Banks. Well done. Obviously some keen England fans, or people that were around in 1970, who knows on that one. I'm not going to start guessing people's ages, as that will often offend. Question number 12 of 15 in the general knowledge round then, and it is: which battle is celebrated on the 15th of September? So we want to know which battle is celebrated on the 15th of September. It's a text entry one, this one, so there's not even any multiple choice to help you out. 30 seconds available, 60 points left up for grabs. Very good evening if you are watching us just for fun on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or the Challenge Zone website. Again, you can do that sometimes. If you just want to scream at the screen or with your family and friends in your house, of course, within your bubble, you can do that. Perhaps just sat in the garden, freezing your nuts off, having a beer with your family and friends, and you're watching the streams on your phone or on your TV that might have YouTube as well. Well, welcome to you. You don't have to play along on the app, but it is a lot of fun when you do. It's just the link just up there. And it gives you a nice little keypad like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and all those kind of game shows where you can answer all the questions, and it's all for free. Right now, though, speaking of questions, question 12. Let's have a look, see what you've put as answers on this one. So, we've had Battle of Hastings, Waterloo, Bannockburn, Battle of Britain, and I'm not even sure what Ypres is that. I can't read it from here. I haven't got my glasses on. So, let's just have a look and see what the answer is. The correct answer on that one is the Battle of Britain. So well done if you got that wrong. Don't worry, if you spelt it wrong, you've still got it as well. It's just jumped in with the answer It's not a spelling contest. If it's a spelling question, you'd be marked up on it. As it's not, don't worry about it. Question number 13 of 15 then is... Inverness and Fort William are linked by which canal? How well do you know your Scottish canals then? Is it the Caledonian Canal, the Forth and Clyde Canal, the Union Canal, or the Monkland Canal? No Fork Canal on there. But hey, that's not in Scotland, is it? It's just what most people say when they're surprised at something. So, is it the Caledonian Canal, the Forth and Clyde Canal, the Union Canal, or the Monkland Canal? Inverness and Fort Williams, they're linked, but by which of those canals? 10 seconds remaining. Jordan says, for the last question, it's the battle of his birthday hangover. Oh, yes, yes. Well, with a bit of luck, Jordan, you might be out of a party this year. It's in September, so let's face it, with a bit of luck, we might have even less restrictions than we currently have. Right now, let's have a look at some of your answers then. 57% think it's the Caledonian Canal, 43% think it's the Forth and Clyde Canal. Nobody thought it was Union Canal or Monkkind Canal. All of them are canals in Scotland, but only one of them is the correct answer. And the correct answer is... with the 57%ers, it was the Caledonian Canal. Question number 14 then. And that question is... in the Harry Potter stories, what was the name of Voldemort's Python Viper hybrid? Is it Nagoni, Nagini, Naguini, or Nagsini? Probably not pronouncing any of those right at all, but we want to know what Voldemort's Python Viper hybrid was called. Is it Nagoni, Nagini, Naguini, or Nagsini? Perhaps you're a Harry Potter fan, you're screaming at the screen going, you stupid fool, it's not pronounced like that. I do apologise, I do apologise. Whoever thought it would be a good idea to do a Tuesday trivia quiz, eh? Should have to have words with them. Time is up on that one then. Let's have a look at what you put. 43% think it's either Nagini or Naguini. 14% think it's Nagomi, and nobody thought it's Nagsini. So, it's a tie on this one. Let's have a look, see what you've put then. The correct answer is... Nagini. So well done if you got that one right. Especially to Ginge got that one right, Patsy got that one right, Nikki R got that one right. If you got that one right as well, well done on that one. Question number 15 of our general knowledge round then, which is technically question 14 because the first one was just to test the system. So in 2004, the first addition to Morse code for 60 years was introduced. But what symbol is dot dash dash dot dash dot? Is it an exclamation, a hashtag, a forward slash, or an at? So, in 2004, the first addition to the Morse code for 60 years was introduced. But what symbol is dot dash dash dot dash dot? Hope I haven't just called for the emergency services or anything like that in Morse code. You never know. But is it an exclamation mark, a hashtag, a forward slash, or an at? If you haven't answered, you are out of time on that one. Oh, bit of a varied answer there. 43% think it's an exclamation, 29% think it's a forward slash, 14% think it's either an at or a hashtag. The correct answer for question number 15 is the at symbol. So dot dash dash dot dash dot is at. Who'd have knew? Who'd have knew? That was introduced because obviously with email addresses and things like that now, you might need to send that over Morse code. There wasn't one for the at symbol, so now there is. The first edition in 60 years. The final question then, question number 16 on the screen, but technically 15 of the real questions. Final one then, of the general knowledge before we find out who's in the lead so far this week on Tuesday Trivia. That question is... which mammals were reintroduced into the wild in mainland Australia for the first time in 3,000 years in 2020? Was it the koala, the Tasmanian devil, the dingo, or the wallaby? At this point, I so want to do it in an Australian accent, but I know I'm just going to murder it, so I'm not even going to try it. Okay, but which mammals were reintroduced into the wild in the mainland Australia for the first time in 3,000 years in 2020? Is it the koala, the Tasmanian devil, the dingo, or the wallaby? If you're not sure, time is up on that one. Let's have a look at some of the answers then. So 57% think it's the Tasmanian devil. Wasn't that in one of the cartoons as well? I'm sure there's a Tasmanian devil. 29% think the wallaby. 14% think it's a koala. Nobody thought it was a dingo. Struth, mate. Don't know what accent that was. The correct answer then is Tasmanian devil. Well done if you got that one right. So that is the end of round one here tonight. Let's have your first look at the scores tonight then. So after the first 15 questions tonight, in first place we have Ginge so far. Second place Patsy. Third place Nikki R. Fourth place Prosy. Fifth place Was. Sixth place Charizard. Seventh place Zag, and eighth place so far is the Ray family. So that is the end of round one. Round two then is our TV, music and movies round. So let's get straight on to that one. So on your devices now then, it should now say 13th of the 4th, 2021, round two, TV, music and movies. The trivia game will begin shortly. With a bit of luck, that's what it should say. That's what it should say. So without further ado, let's get started on round number two. These are all questions based as we keep getting flagged up for copyright issues on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. Anytime we try and play any music or pop any length of movies out there, and with the fiasco last week of the server crashing, we're sticking to questions. It's safer. So here we go in your TV, music and movies round. Question number one will be coming up in your screens any second now. And question number one of movies, music and TV is Billy Idol shot to fame in the late 1970s as a singer of which band? Is it A, Generation X, B, Whiplash Smile, C, Charmed Life, or D, Cyberpunk? So he later went on to some big hits, of course, but what did he shoot to fame in the late 70s as a singer of which band? Was it Generation X, Whiplash Smile, Charmed Life, or Cyberpunk? A, B, C, or D? 10 seconds remaining, 25 points up for grabs. Remember, we start off with 100 points, go down to 0 points as the time goes from 45 seconds to 0. So the quicker you answer, the more points you can get for your team. If you don't know, have a guess. There are no penalties in this round just for having a guess. Let's see what you put on that one then. 71% think it's Generation X, 29% think it's Cyberpunk, nobody thinks it's Whiplash, Smile or Charmed Life. Well, the correct answer on that one is, with the 71%, Generation X was the name of the band that Billy Idol shot to fame with in the late 1970s. Useless fact for you, but the other three are actual names of albums he's either written, produced or been involved with. Okay, so Generation X was the only band on screen on that one. On to question number two in the TV, music and movies round then. Question two is, what hit UK series had central characters that included Adam Williams, Rachel Bradley, Pete and Jenny Gifford, and David and Carrie Marsden? Is it A, It's a Sin, B, Space, C, Cold Feet, or D, Not Going Out? So which hit UK series had the central characters that included Adam Williams, Rachel Bradley, Pete and Jenny Gifford, David and Karen Marsden? 6 central characters in that one. Is it A, It's a Sin, B, Spaced, C, Cold Feet, or D, Not Going Out? 5 seconds remaining. Get an answer in if you haven't already. So, time is up on that one. Gary says he loves it. Loves it, loves it, loves it. So, let's have a look then. 86% of people think it's cold percent. 14% thinks it's a sin. Nobody thought it was spaced or not going out. The correct answer is 86%. It was Cold Feet. Recently came back for a brand new series a couple of years back, didn't it? But what a great original series it was too. Do remember, if you are watching on Facebook, YouTube or Twitch or on the Challenge Zone website, try not to answer any of the questions on the Facebook before you hear me kind of say time is up on that one, as there is a bit of a delay on the Facebook stream closing, but you have 45 seconds to answer. So you could be giving someone the answer before they've actually popped it in. Anyway, enough of that. On to question number 3. Here we go. Who was the male star in the 2011 Cameron Crowe film, We Bought a Zoo? Was it A, Matt Damon, B, Ryan Reynolds, C, Chris Hemsworth, or D, Hugh Jackman? So who was the male star of the 2011 Cameron Crowe film, We Bought a Zoo? Is it A, Matt Damon, B, Ryan Reynolds, C, Chris Hemsworth, or D, Hugh Jackman? 10 seconds remaining, 30 points up for grabs on this one. Have you seen the film? Did you recognise the lead male star in that one? Well, if you didn't, take a guess. They're all male stars, you might get it right. If you haven't, time is up on that one. Let's have a look then. 43% think it's Hugh Jackman, 29% think Matt Damon, 14% think it's either Ryan Reynolds or Chris Hemsworth. The correct answer is Matt Damon. Well done to the 29% of you who got that one right. That included... says trying to bring them up. That includes Chizard, Zag, and someone else probably. There's at least 3 people that got that one right. Well done if that was you. Question number 4 in TV, music and movies. Question number 4 is: which soldier actor played Geordie Keating in Grantchester and had his own series on 5 entitled Extreme Fishing? It's a text-based answer. Can you remember any of the stars from Soldier? Have a guess if you can. But we want to know which soldier actor played Geordie Keating in the Grantchester and has his own series on 5 entitled Extreme Fishing. 10 seconds remaining. Got to the end of the question in the end. If you haven't answered it, time is up on that one. Let's have a look at some of the answers then, which include Robson Jerome, Robson Green, Robson Green. So let's have a look then. The correct answer on that one is Robson Green is the correct answer we have on that system. Good game. Oh, so I'm going to include the Robson Green that was spelt wrong as well. Robson Jerome. No, I'm not going to give that one. It wasn't close enough to green for my liking. If that was you, pop something in the Facebook chat or the YouTube and Twitch chat. And maybe, just maybe, I'll forgive you and go back on that one. Question number 5 then is: what film said the movie quote, "Roads, where we're going, we won't need roads"? Is it A, Fast and Furious, B, Roadrunner, C, Back to the Future, or D, Bill and Ted? So what film said the movie quote, "Roads, where we're going, we're not going to need, or we won't need roads"? Is it Fast and Furious, Roadrunner, Back to the Future, or Bill and Ted? 15 seconds remaining, 30 points up for grabs still on that one. It's a very good evening to Dean that's watching over on Facebook. Again, if If you don't want to join in on your phone, your tablet or your laptop, it doesn't matter. You can just watch the stream over on Facebook, YouTube, Challenge Zone or Twitch. Just for the sake of it, scream at your screen, play it with your partner, play it by yourself if you want to. At least you can then cheat and get as many of the answers right as you want. No one will ever know. Time is up on that one then. Let's have a look at some of the answers. 71% said Back to the Future, 29% think Fast and Furious, nobody thought it was Roadrunner or Bill and Ted. What an excellent adventure they had. The correct answer is Back to the Future. Well done for all the film buffs out there. Question number 6 in the film, movies and music. In which song did Oasis sing That Sally Can Wait? Text input again on this one. Remember, spelling doesn't have to be exact as long as it's somewhere near to give me a bit of a hint that that's what you meant. It doesn't have to be exact. But for question 6 in our TV, music and movies round, we want to know, in which song did Oasis sing That Sally Can Wait? 30 seconds left, 50 points up for grabs. It's a text input. Don't forget to hit that submit button. It's vital. If you can't think of the song or just know it in your head but don't know the title, have a guess. Just list some Oasis songs. You can't go far wrong with that. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. Lots of songs coming in on that one. Time is up then on that one. Let's have a look at some of your answers. And those answers include Don't Look Back in Anger, Wonderwall, Champagne Supernova, Don't Look Back in Anger, and Hey Jude. Well, the correct answer is Don't Look Back in Anger. So again, I'm going to go through any that are spelt close enough. You'll get the points on that one. So as we've done that on there. Well done if you got that one right then. Question number 7 of 10 in our TV, music and movies round. And that question is, in which TV soap opera did Dannii Minogue shoot to fame? Is it A, Baywatch, B, Dallas, C, Neighbours, or D, Home and Away? So on which TV soap opera did Dannii Minogue shoot to fame? Was it Baywatch, Dallas, Neighbours or Home and Away? 47 points remaining, 20 seconds left on that clock to get those answers in. How well do you know your soaps? I can tell you it's not a soap set in this country, but is it set in America or Australia? 2 of them I think are American, 2 are Australian. Time is up if you're not sure on that one. Let's have a look at some of the answers. 57% think it's Neighbours, 43% think it's Home and Away. The correct answer is Home and Away, of course. Dannii Minogue shot to fame in Home and Away. Kylie Minogue shot to fame in Neighbours. There you go. Question number 8 in TV, music and movies, and that is, with which British band was Cerys Matthews the lead singer? Is it A, Destiny's Child, B, Atomic Kitten, C, Catatonia, or D, All Saints? So which British band was Cerys Matthews the lead singer of? Destiny's Child, Atomic Kitten, Catatonia, or All Saints? 20 seconds left on the clock. Of course, if you are into music, don't forget every single Saturday night we have Dodgy Disco here on Challenge Zone. Oh yes, we play some of the best and worst music going. We take your requests. There's dodgy dancing and dodgy shirts. It's a bit of fun while the pubs and clubs aren't open and while you can't have discos and stuff in public venues. We do our own little one on a Saturday night. That starts at 8:30 every single Saturday evening at challengezone.co.uk/dodgy disco. So why not come along, enjoy your Saturday night with us here at Challenge Zone. In the meantime though, let's find out who Cerys Matthews was the lead singer of. Was it Destiny's Child, Atomic Kitten, Catatonia, or All Saints? 100% of us are obviously a big fan of Catatonia, as they all say it was C, Catatonia. Are you correct? Let's find out. You were right. Of course, hits include Road Rage and things like that. The Welsh singer that was Cerys Matthews headed up Catatonia. On to question number 9 then. Which rom-com film said, "I'm only just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her"? Oh. Was it Four Weddings and a Funeral, Pretty Woman, Love Actually, or Notting Hill? So which rom-com film said, "I'm only just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her"? Melts your heart, doesn't it? Is it Four Weddings and a Funeral, Pretty Woman, Love Actually, or Notting Hill? All amazing films, but only one of them had that line in it. 20 points available, 10 seconds left up for grabs on that one. So time is up. Is it one of your favourite films? It's always on around Christmas. Let's have a look, see what you put on that one. 86% think it is Love Actually. Nobody thought it was Notting Hill. 14% thought it was Pretty Woman. And nobody thought it was Four Weddings and a Funeral. Let's have a look and see what the answer on this one is then. Nobody got that one right. Love Actually and Notting Hill. Similar sort of era. It was Notting Hill, that one was said on there though. I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. Oh, it was Notting Hill, so you'll know that for next time. Keep it in mind, might come up again. I'll test you in the future. The final question then on TV, music and movies before we go to our brand new round. Down on current affairs where you can lose points as well as win points. Your final question then in the music, movies and TV round is... Which singer-songwriter, also named after a kind of animal, wanted a kiss from a rose? Plenty of hints in this one. It is a text answer, so don't forget you've got to hit that submit button after you have put your answer in. So, which singer-songwriter and also named after a kind of animal wanted a kiss from a rose? Classic track, an absolutely amazing, lovely, lovable track. But who was the artist? Was the singer? Was the songwriter? Named after a kind of animal, but who was it? I'd start singing it, but you probably wouldn't recognise the track, even if I did. My singing is that bad. Oh, yes. Time is up on that one then for the final question in this round. Let's have a look at what you've put. So we've got seal or seal spelled a couple of different ways. If it's correct, you'll still get the points no matter how you spell it. The correct answer is... seal. So we're going to put all those points together into the one spelling. Well done. So that is the end of our TV, music and movies round, which means let's have a look at the score for this round. Remember, we're not including last round's scores. It could be a completely different leader on this one. It could be the same person. We add up all your scores and only show you at the very end. So the scores are currently looking like this. In first place then, in that round, we have Zag with 473 points. In second place, Charizard with 471. In third place, Nikki R with 454 points. Ginge is in fourth place with 440. Patsy in fifth place with 430. Prawny in sixth place with 392. Was in seventh place with 337 points on that one. So we've got one more round to go here this evening. It is a quick fire round where you can win points and you can lose points. Let's get straight into it then. It's our Down on Current Affairs. Okay, so Here's how Down on Current Affairs works. All the 10 questions are based on current affairs from the last couple of weeks, okay? So we're only going back as far as the start of April. That means, 13 days worth of current affairs. Not a lot's happened in those 13 days, but there's 10 questions worth, okay? Now, here's the catch. We're going to start off every single question with 30 seconds on the clock, just 30 seconds. We're going to start off with 250 points. It's going to go down to 0 as the time decreases. Now, if you get the question right, wherever you input that answer, you will get that many points. If you get the answer wrong, you will lose that many points. If you don't answer, you will lose the full 250 points off of your score. So, it's better to put an answer in than not. Them's the rules, okay? So, for example, if you answered halfway through at roughly the 15-second mark and there's roughly 125 points available, if you got the answer right, 125 points would go onto your score. If you got the answer wrong, you would lose those 125 points. If you weren't sure and thought, oh, I'm going to protect my points, don't work like that. You will lose the 250 points. Now, because it's a speed round, we're not going to reveal any of the answers until the very end, okay? So I'm going to ask the question, you're going to answer it. Question, answer it. Question, answer it. All the way through to the end. I'll then reveal all the answers, and then we'll find out how you did in this round. Okay, so let's go for it. Let's just move you on to round number 3 on your devices now. It should say round 3, Down on Current Affairs. And I'm going to start it off for you. So, devices should now be counting down by 10 seconds. Good luck to everyone in this round. Remember, you only have 30 seconds per track. So, question number 1 then is, in sad news this week, His Royal Highness, the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, sadly passed away. But how old was he? Was he 97, 98, 99 or 100? 15 seconds left on the clock on that one. So how old was he? Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quite a simple one to start off with then. It's all based on current affairs. Question number 2, starting now. Actor Paul Rittall also recently died from a brain tumour at the age of 54. Which dad did he play in the popular Channel 4 comedy Friday Night Dinner? Was it Mike Goddard, Mike Goodyear, Martin Gooding or Martin Goodman? 15 seconds remaining. Actor Paul Rittall also recently died from a brain tumour at the age of 54. Which dad did he play in the popular Channel 4 comedy Friday Night Dinner? If you haven't answered it, time is up on that one. It's a quick fire round. Let's go straight to question number 3. Question number 3 then. Microsoft's virtual assistant, designed to compete with Apple and Google's assistant, is to be retired on mobile. What is its name? Is it Alexa, Bixby, Cortana or Siri? 15 seconds remaining. We want to know. Microsoft's virtual assistant is designed to compete against Apple and Google's assistant, but it's to be retired on mobile devices. What is its name? Is its name Alexa, Bixby, Cortana or Siri? 3 seconds remaining. It's a quick round on this one. Question number 4 then. Question number 4 is, which Killers song had set a new chart record after spending 250 weeks in the UK Top 100? Is it A, Somebody Told Me, B, Human, or C, Mr. Brightside? So which Killers song has set a new chart record after spending 260 weeks in the UK's Top 100 chart? Is it A, Somebody Told Me, B, Human, or C, Mr. Brightside? 5 seconds remaining on that one. Are you getting those votes in, or the answers in, I should say? Question number 5 of this quick fire round then. And that question is, how many women are up for the Best Album Prize at the 2021 Brit Awards, the highest ever total for the amount of women? So how many women are up for the Best Album Prize at the 2021 Brit Awards, the highest ever total? Is it 3, 4, 5 or 6? 10 seconds remaining. Bit of useless information. I went to the Brit Awards twice, 2 years running as a fellow Brit Awards, Brit School student. There you go, there you go. Look at me now on the internet wearing a dodgy jacket. Question number 6 of our quick fire round then is, on which river did the 2021 University Boat Race take place? Was it the Thames, the Great Ouse, Avon or the Lee? So which river did the 2021 Universal Boat Race take place on? Is it the Thames, the Great Ouse, Avon or the Lee? 5 seconds remaining on this one. If you haven't answered, have a guess anyway. You will lose 250 points if you don't put an answer in. So it's worth having a guess just to lose a few points. Little tip, leave it towards the end. If you do get it wrong, you'll only lose a few points. Anyway, on to question number 7 of our Down on Current Affairs round then. Here it is. Question 7 is, the boss of gambling firm Bet365 has been awarded one of the biggest pay packets in the UK corporate history. What is her name? Is it Denise Coates, Deirdre Coates, Debbie Coates or Danielle Coates? So the boss of the gambling firm Bet365 has been awarded one of the biggest pay packets in UK corporate history. But what is her name? Denise Coates, Deirdre Coates, Debbie Coates or Danielle Coates? 3 seconds remaining. Whew. It's quick, it's quick. How are your brains going on this round? Are they fried yet? There's just, what, 4 more questions to go. 3 more questions to go. There's 10 questions, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. My brain's so fried. Not keeping up with it. Here we go. Question number 8 then is, who was the winner of the first qualifying round match in the 2021 World Snooker Championship between Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White? Is it Ronnie O'Sullivan, Steve Davis, Stephen Hendry or John Higgins? So who was the winner in the first qualifying round match in the 2021 World Snooker Championship between Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White? Listen, read it carefully. Ronnie O'Sullivan, Steve Davis, Stephen Hendry or John Higgins? Bit of a trick question, that one. Time is up. Too late to change your answers now if you have put your answers in. Question number 9 then. In which Japanese firm has received a buyout offer from a British private equity fund in a deal that could be worth about $20 billion, which is £14.5 billion? Is it Samsung, Toshiba, Mitsubishi Group or Honda? 14 seconds remaining. Which Japanese firm has received a buyout offer from a British private equity fund in a deal that could be worth about $20 billion, which is £14.5 billion? A lot of money, a lot of money. Time is up on that one then. And the final question in this quick fire round. Whew, are you sweating yet? I know I am. Is, which championship football ground will host 2 England friendlies in preparation for this summer's European Championships? Is it Ellen Road, Ewood Park, Riverside Stadium or St Andrews Ground? So they're all championship grounds. Hopefully you remember it from the news. Which championship football ground will host 2 England friendlies in preparation for this summer's European Championship? Is it Ellen Road, Ewood Park, Riverside Stadium or St Andrews Ground? 3 seconds remaining. And time is up on that one. Breathe. Relax. We're going to just remove that for a second. Have a bit of breather. Let those thumbs and the fingers just recover for a moment. That's a quick fire 10 questions where you could get up to 250 points per question if you get it right, but you could lose up to 250 points if you get it wrong. That's how the system's supposed to work. Never been tested before. It's a brand new feature, so we're about to find out if it works. First of all, though, let's go back to question number 1. And we can reveal the answers for you. So, question number 1, we asked, in sad news this week, His Royal Highness the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, sadly passed away, but how old was he? The answer to that one was 99. Question number 2. We asked, actor Paul Ritter also recently died from a brain tumour at the age of 54. Which dad did he play in the popular Channel 4 comedy Friday Night Dinner? Martin Goodman was the answer to that one. Question number 3 was Microsoft's virtual assistant designed to compete with Apple and Google's assistant is to be retired on mobile. Which name was it? The correct answer was Cortana. Question number 4. Which Killer's song has set the new chart record after spending 260 weeks in the UK Top 100? The answer was Mr. Brightside. Question number 5 was how many women are up for the Best Album prize at the 2021 Brit Awards, the highest ever total? Well, the correct answer was 4. Question number 6 was on what river did the 2021 University Boat Race take place? The correct answer was the Great Ouse. Sorry if that's incorrectly pronounced. It was moved from the Thames because of COVID restrictions and they were worried about too many people, crowds turning up. So they did it on a different river this year. Did you get that one right? We'll find out at the end. Question number 7 then, we asked, the boss of gambling firm Bet365 has been awarded one of the biggest pay packets in the UK corporate history. What was her name? The correct answer was Denise Coates. Well done if you got that one right. Question 8, we asked, who was the winner of the first qualifying round match in the 2021 World Snooker Championship between Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White? It was a trick question because there was only one of those two people on the list. We asked if it was Ronnie O'Sullivan, not in the question. Steve Davis, not in the question. John Higgins, not in the question. Out of a match between Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White, Stephen Hendry was the correct answer. A little bit of a trick one there, trying to rush you through. Which Japanese firm has received a buyout offer from a British private equity fund in a deal that could be worth about $20 billion or £14.5 billion? The correct answer on that one was Toshiba. And finally, question 10, we asked, which Championship football ground will host 2 England friendlies in preparation for this summer's European Championship? The correct answer on that one was Riverside Stadium. So, how did you do on that round? Remember, there was up to 250 points available if you got it right at the start of the question. But you lost the amount of points as you answered them. So if you answered halfway through, you could have lost 125 points. If you answered at the end when there's only 10 points available, you might have only lost 10 points. But if you got the question right, you would have only gained 10 points as well. So that is the end of our quick fire down. Can't even remember the name of it. Down on current affairs. That's the one. Round. Let's have a look at scores just for this round before we have a look at the global scores. They should be coming up on your devices now. They're also coming up on our devices here as well. So, in first place for round 3 on that one, we have Ginge with 736 points. Well done to Ginge on that one. Second place was Woz with 540 points. Third place was Patsy with 405 points. Nikki R was in 4th place with 315 points. Charizard, 313 points there in 5th place. Prawny was in 6th with 217 points. And Zag was in 7th place with 150 points. So, the good news is nobody got a minus score there, which meant you got at least quite a few of them right to offset any you got wrong. It is a new round. If you've enjoyed this round, let me know in the comments down below. If you're on Facebook, across there. If you're over on YouTube, drop me a message via Messenger and the Challenge Zone Facebook page if you're watching over on the Challenge Zone website or over on Twitch or in the Twitch chat. And let me know what you think of it. Okay, so time is up on that one. Let's have a look at the global scores then, find out who's going to be the king or queen of today's Tuesday trivia. So let's bring back up the scores and show the global rankings for this one. And just going to make sure all the rounds are selected. They are indeed. So Onto your devices then, you should see coming up on screen. Congratulations to Ginge. Well done to Ginge then. 1,830 points mean you are this week's king of Tuesday Trivia. In second place with 1,467 points was Patsy. In third place, well done to Nikki R. 1,310 points in third place there. Was in fourth place with 1,179. Fifth place, Charizard with 1,023 points. Prawny in sixth with 994. Zag in seventh with 849. And the Ray family, which I think were only around for round one, 141 points. So congratulations to Ginge, Patsy and Nikki R. Came first, second and third in this week's Tuesday Trivia. Now don't forget, there isn't a Tuesday Trivia next Tuesday, as unfortunately there is a private booking booked in here in the studio at 8 o'clock, and unfortunately it involves me, so I can't do it. It's someone's 21st birthday. They're having a game show themed event via Zoom, so I can't be in two places at once. Unfortunately, there is no Tuesday Trivia next week. But don't forget, starting next Thursday, we have Budget Bingo. It will be £5 per bingo card. We're doing 3 rounds of bingo. You will win 50% of any bingo cards we sell in prize money if you get a full house. And you will also win a smaller prize if you get a line. A line will be X amount of numbers in the game. I'll explain all about it next Thursday, not this Thursday coming. It's a week on Thursday. We'll have Tuesday Trivia a week on Tuesday, so not next week. So we'll basically be doing Budget Bingo on Thursday. We'll do then the Dodgy Disco on Saturday, and then Tuesday Trivia will be back. So from here on in, there will be 3 streams a week. Tuesday Trivia, Budget Bingo on Thursdays, and then the Dodgy Discos on Saturdays. Keep those in your diary. More will be on our Facebook page, our website at challengezone.co.uk, and of course on across the social platforms as well. So whatever you're doing in the week, do stay safe. Remember, hands, face, space and outside, according to Mr. Boris Johnson. Them's the rules. We hope you get in time to enjoy pubs and restaurants outside. It won't be long before we're allowed back into venues. Remember, we'll keep these streams going until that is the case. And you never know, when pubs reopen, they may also be carrying on past that as well. Whatever you're up to in the week, have a great week. I will see you same time, same place, a week on Tuesday. Or I'll see you on Saturday if you're taking part in the Dodgy Disco stream from 8:30 on Saturday night, only on Challenge Zone. Have a great week, but for tonight, thank you and good night.